I'm becoming more and more convicted that it's not knowledge that's going to win people over. Just like Paul said, if I have the knowledge of, if I have nothing but knowledge, but not love, but if I have not love, then I'm nothing but a clanging gong. So I'm learning I'm teaching myself the importance of love and how to share love and how to be loving. So bear with me while I go over some of these love scriptures. So Jesus heals the man with leprosy. While Jesus was in one of the towns, a man came along who was covered with leprosy. When he saw Jesus, he fell with his face to the ground and begged, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." Jesus reached out his hand and touched the man. "I am willing," he said, "be clean." And immediately, the leprosy left him. So if you know anything about leprosy and the cleanliness rules, the Levitical law states if you are if you have leprosy, you are definitely unclean, and you should alert people who are around you that you're not clean. You have to shout everywhere, "Unclean, unclean, stay away," right? As a warning, so that people don't come near you. So, not only that, but Jesus was a rabbi, and if he's going to do his rabbinical duties, if he's going to teach people, if he's going to go to the Sabbath, if he's going to go to the temple, you can't do that unless you're clean, unless you've not touched lepers. So Jesus knows what he's doing when he actually touches this leper. He knows that he's going to put himself in rabbinical timeout for 7 days until he's able to come back into the temple. Quite a sacrifice for someone who's trying to live by the Old Testament in that time in history. So he could have, I'm sure Jesus could have stood from a distance and healed the man. But why? Why did he bother to touch him? Touching the leper was an act of love, is what I'm getting at. On my way to work, I don't know if that's the same homeless man or if it's just, I walk under the underpass and I see two sleeping bags under this underpass. And it would be easy for me to just walk past because many people do. Many people do just walk past. But it's hard for me to talk about this because you're not supposed to talk about when you give money to the poor. But I have just walked by and put a few dollars into a shoe. The shoe was within reach. It's easier to put it in a shoe rather than put it in his hand because he was asleep at the time. So I'm sure he's going to find that cash in his shoe. But I preferred to do that rather than to wake him up and give him what he needs or give him what he wants. But Jesus, instead of doing it the easy way, was close enough to the leper in order to actually touch him.